Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So we are under quarantine. We are stuck in the house. We can't go anywhere. Everything is closed. There's nothing to do besides entertain you guys. So we're gonna get into a 10 question random question. These questions are random Q&A. All right, so the first question is, have you ever met someone famous? I've met someone famous. I've actually met maybe a few people famous, but probably the most famous person I've met is probably like Alex Ovechkin. He's probably like the most famous person I've met. And when I met him, I had no idea who he was because I don't watch hockey. So I was like, I don't know who this is. Like, I don't know you. Sorry, Sarah. Sorry to that man, but I don't know who he is. And after I met him, since I've seen him, I recognize his name everywhere. And then I realized, wow, his name is everywhere. Like, everywhere. And anytime I would say his name to somebody, they would be like, the Alex Ovechkin, like the real guy. And I'm like, oh yeah, who is he? And they're like, girl, he is like the biggest hockey player. So he's probably like the most famous person I met. But Beyonce, don't worry y'all, Beyonce is on the list. If you could change one thing that happened, what would it be? The one thing that I would change that I did is cheating on my ex. Now, the outcome of it and everything is like, but the whole act of cheating, I would change that because I just feel like it was just so, I was so rude. I was so rude with it. So rude with it. Like I was just so savage with it that it's just like, I thinking back on it now, I'm like, ooh, I want to punch myself. So I can only imagine like how that man felt. Like, sorry to that man. Like, but I would definitely take that back. I would never cheat on my ex. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Temporarily, I would live in California, obviously. Everybody wants to live in California. But the thing is, when I travel to California, I just love, like, it's just a good, like, I'm not, okay, you have like New York and you have California. I'm going to use those as like the two big, you know, New York, California. I feel like I'm not a fast-paced person. I'm not like a punch people in the face, shove them out the way type of person. I'm super like free-spirited. I go with the flow. So I feel like LA is more me. Now, I would also like to live in Paris. Like, Paris was amazing. Like, I would love to live in Paris. So those are probably the two places that I would like to live, like, temporarily. Maybe I would live in Paris forever, actually. I probably would live in Paris forever. Have you ever been in the snow? Yes, it snows here. Where I live, we have all 4 seasons. So in the winter, it snows and it's not that great. Like, I feel like the snow is cool, like if you like can travel to snow and then leave snow. But when you actually have to live in snow, oh my God, I hate it. So what's your favorite, what's your ideal vacation? My ideal vacation is for sure the beach. Like, anywhere as long as there's sand and water, the beach. I want to go there now. I want to go there now. Have you ever been fired from a job? Yep, I've been fired. I've been fired. You're fired. Yeah, I've for sure been fired. Have you ever cried at a film? At a movie, I guess. Yeah, so I cried at a movie and y'all are gonna laugh at me, but I cried at Tangled. I feel like Tangled is just like, I guess it was an adult when I seen Tangled. I was not a kid when Tangled came out. I was a full adult and it was on like TV or something. And I just happened to watch it and I was in tears watching Tangled. I've cried watching Tangled. I've cried watching Marley and Me. I've cried watching The Notebook. I've cried watching, just the other day I was watching, I can't remember the movie I was watching the other day. I just cried literally the other day watching a movie on Netflix. I cry all the time at movies. Okay, how many Instagram followers and pictures do you have? I don't have a lot of Instagram followers. That goes into my cheating story. My original Instagram that I had, where I had more followers and everything, was deleted by my ex. I didn't have like thousands and thousands and thousands of followers or anything like that at that time, but I feel like had I still had that old Instagram, I probably would be way further on Instagram now. But I'm not now because I had to make a new Instagram and I couldn't get into my old one. So I only have like not even 2,000 followers now. Let's look and see. I have exactly 1,380 followers on Instagram. And I have how many pictures? How do I know how many pictures I have? Oh, 118 posts. So I don't have a lot of Instagram action. Have you ever had cosmetic surgery? I've never had cosmetic surgery, but I've had non-invasive surgery. So I've had fillers and Botox and things like that, but I've never had like actual cosmetic surgery, but I do want it. I do want cosmetic surgery. Are you an extrovert or introvert? I'm for certain an introvert. And I know a lot of people say they're introverts. Like, I'm an introvert, but no, like, I'm the real kind. Like, I'm socially awkward. I don't pick up the conversational pieces that people are putting down. I'm just like on the inside waiting to get away from the conversation. And somebody can be having like a real normal conversation with me. Like, even somebody I know, like somebody can just know me and just be like, I don't know, like, yeah, this is what I use in my hair, because when I wear my hair curly, this is how I like to wear my hair, and I would be like this, looking at them like, oh, okay, but on the inside, I'm like, please get me out of this conversation. And then they stop talking, and they're just like, yeah, so like, yeah, that's what I use in my hair. And then they expect me to be like, oh, well, no, I use this in my hair, and like go back and forth. But most of the time, I'm like, okay. All right, well, I'll see you later then, okay? Like, I'm very awkward. I'm a very awkward human being. I know this, I'm aware of it, so that's what's important. All right, so we are at the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little Q&A. Those are just random questions I found on the internet. Like I said, you can find the version of this video on my Patreon. The link is down below in my description box. All you have to do is click it and it will take you there to the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave me comments down below and let me know what y'all are doing during like quarantine time. Like, what are y'all doing? I want to know. Give me ideas on what can I do, what type of videos y'all want to see. Give me some ideas, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.